Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on products that I am absolutely loving right now, almost can't live without. Well, maybe not can't live without, but like it's almost there, you know? Like, actually, you know what? Some of them I can't actually live without. So if you want to know what products I am enjoying the most right now, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so the first products that I'm going to talk about are actually all three from e.l.f. I might actually have some more e.l.f. products that I want to talk about. Actually, I totally do. So I have a lot of e.l.f. products that I am really enjoying right now. But I'm going to talk about these three specifically together just because they are basically they're not the same product, but they are all oil controlling products, so might as well just talk about them together. So the first one, so we're gonna go with the one that I love the most. So it's this here. It's their oil control liquid lotion. So you can actually use this like as, it says liquid lotion, but it's a moisturizer. Like, straight up, it's moisturizer for people with oily skin, and that's me. So I recently bought this, I'm gonna say about 2 months ago now. Actually, it might not have been that long ago, but I was using their other moisturizer, just, I don't even know what it's called. I think it was like a hydrating moisturizer or whatever. It's the one in the like greenish bottle. I was using that one. I liked it, but I do have oily skin, as I said like a million times already. You know, I saw when they came out with this, so this is actually fairly new, I believe. I think they have like a whole new like skincare like line. Well, they've had a skincare line, but a whole part of that line that is specific to like oily skin. So I tried this and I love it. I love it. I'm not gonna say I don't have oily skin. Like, I think that's always going to be a part of my skin, but with this and the couple other products that I've been using, it's really been helping with how oily my skin gets. And I'm honestly like amazed. Like, I'm almost speechless because I got to the point where I never thought that I was going to be able to control how oily my skin was, that I kind of just gave up. 100%, I kind of just was like, you know, I'm always gonna be this like grease ball, so what's the point? Like, that was a crappy like outlook. And with these products, like this one and the other ones that I'm gonna talk about, of course I do still have like an oily base, but it's really like tremendously helped my skin. Like, I wish I had like a before and after of what my skin looks like now, but it's insane. Like, I almost just can't even believe it. But yeah, I love this stuff. And the next thing, and I kind of don't necessarily use them, well, okay, I kind of use them together, but this is a mask. So it's a mattifying mask. And I believe they actually have, let's see, they may have similar ingredients. Actually, it looks like this one, let's see. Okay, so they totally do. So like tea tree oil, I know the mask has French green clay, chamomile, and lavender, which I think some of those actually might be good for redness as well, if I'm right. So that's just like a double whammy for me. But this mainly claims that it's mattifying, so I don't think it claims to be like soothing or help with redness or anything like that. But it maybe it does. I don't know. But anyways, so back to this guy. This has tea tree oil in it, so tea tree oil is really good for oily skin. And the mask also has tea tree oil in it as well. So it's this here, I'm not sure if I already showed you guys, but it's the mattifying mask. And the one thing that I really like about this, I have so many masks that honestly are kind of a pain in the butt, like to just apply, to take off or whatever, whether it's a peel off mask or whether it's a sheet mask and it's like you have to sit there and not move, or if it's a clay mask that's like really thick. One of the other masks that I really like is super thick that sometimes it's just like hard to apply. Like this is literally like you're applying lotion to your face. You keep it on for 10-15 minutes and you're done. Like it's super easy to apply. Like if I didn't have makeup on my face right now, like I legitimately would just put this on to show you that it's honestly like applying moisturizer on your face. Like it's so easy. You just squeeze it out, put it on your hands and just do the thing, and that's it. Like there's almost no effort to applying this mask. So one, that's great for me because I like stuff like that. And also it's really been helping with how oily my skin is. Like I was lost apparently without these because I can't even explain how much my skin has improved as far as like oils go. Like, thank you. Like seriously, thank you. And another thing to go with this is the Oil Control Primer Mist from e.l.f. as well. And this was actually, I believe it was in my video that I did a full face of e.l.f. But it's this guy here, and it doesn't necessarily make all of the oil go away, but it does help mattify my skin. And I love a matte look. Like I have loved that for years. I don't know if I'm ever gonna grow out of it unless one day I have dry skin and then I just want like hydrated skin. But yeah, this really helps, and I've only been using this one and this other fixing spray that I want to say this one also, I don't think it actually claims to like mattify skin. I actually bought it because it has green tea in it and I thought it was going to help with my redness. I'm not entirely sure if it does anything to my redness, but I've been using this a ton as well. It's the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray. It was in my Ulta video, and I feel like this actually helps my skin, just everything just lay like nice and matte and kind of cool down my oily areas. So not sure, I don't think it claims. Maybe I'm just imagining it, like maybe it doesn't actually do that, but I feel like, you know, I feel like it does. So yeah, I've been really enjoying that as well. And let's see what else we have. So this guy, I know he needs a bath, so just keep that in mind. But the Wet n Wild Beauty Sponge, and this time I'm not going to call it a beauty blender because before I was calling it a beauty blender the whole entire time. But this little guy here, so when you put it underwater and like, you know, make it damp and everything, it actually like, it's like a gigantic sponge by the time that you put the water on it. And I don't know, I've been really enjoying this sponge. Sorry, I'm not gonna say sorry that it's dirty, but like it's dirty, so like, you know. But I've really been enjoying this sponge. I was using a beauty blender forever, and the Real Techniques sponge, which I still, this is also gonna be like an honorable mention because it's sitting right here. Like I also love this guy. And like let's just look at the size difference of the, like when you dampen the sponge and then when you don't. Like anyways, I don't know why I think that's amazing, but it's amazing. Anyways, back to this one. I've really been liking this sponge. I like the fact that it has the flat edge right here and it has a little bit more of a flat part. Like almost this whole side of the brush or sponge is flat. So if you can kind of see like from here. So it's flat, it makes it super easy for like under eye stuff. And yeah, I'm really impressed. I mean, Wet n Wild is always inexpensive, and yes, I need a million more of these. I think I need to get a jar and just fill them up with these two, and I would be like happy. My birthday is coming up, so if anybody doesn't know what to get me, you know, just, I'm kidding, but you know, maybe I'm not. Alright, so the next things, I don't know why I'm just gonna throw everything up in the air apparently. But the next things that I definitely want to talk about are, and of course I could be completely butchering this brand name, but I want to say it's Laneige. We're gonna go with that. For my sake, we're going with that because that's how I've been pronouncing it for the last like couple months, so. Anyways, the things that I have from them, so it's these two right here, and we'll start with the lip sleeping mask. So this guy right here. This one is, I believe it's the berry one. I think it comes in a couple different, I guess you could say, flavors. I mean, it's not like you're eating it, but like, we'll go with flavors. This is the berry one. And basically how you use this and what it's used for is it's a lip sleeping mask. So you put it on your lips before you go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, your lips are just supposed to be like brand new. And that's literally exactly what happens. And I love this stuff so much that before they came out with the lip balm, which I haven't tried yet and I'm literally dying to try it, the one I wanted was sold out when I bought stuff from Sephora the other day because of the sale. So yeah, anyways, before I get distracted for the millionth time, put this on before you go to sleep. Your lips feel amazing. I have been wearing this, like, oh yeah, this is what I was gonna say. I've been wearing this actually during the day too. Like if I'm not gonna put anything on my lips at all, I'll put this on and just, that's it. Like I have always struggled with chapped lips, and when I have chapped lips, I pick at them and I bite my lips and I tear the skin off, and it's lovely, and I just done that for quite some time now. I don't even know when that started, to be honest, but this stuff has almost basically made it that I don't have chapped lips almost ever. And when I do, I put this on and it's gone. Like, gone. If it's really bad, I put it on before I go to bed, and literally my lips wake up and they're beautiful again. Like the most perfect things in the world, basically. Like I can't even explain this, and I'm so excited that they came out with a lip balm. So I guess that would be like what you would use throughout the day. I use this throughout the day anyways. I mean, what I'll do is I'll like wake up, and then like before I leave the house, if I'm not gonna put any lip products on for the day, I'll put this on, and it'll just be on until basically I wipe it off or it just comes off. Yeah, I'm really excited for the lip balm because I feel like, judging from this, it's gonna be amazing, so I'm excited. Alright, so the next thing is also a sleeping mask. So this is the water sleeping mask, and it's for all, it claims to be for all skin types. And basically what this is, so it's this right here. And this stuff is also, I mean, basically everything that I'm talking about right now. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't think it's amazing. So like, this is amazing. I use it a couple times a week. I think it says 2 or 3 times a week. It says once or twice a week. So I think I've actually used it like 3 times a week before. But hold on, I'm like talking so much that I'm dying. Basically, after your face is all cleansed and toned and everything, and you're just about to go to bed, you put this on. Basically, you just apply it like a moisturizer. Just take a little bit of it and just do your thing and then go to bed. And this just makes my face feel like a baby's butt. It's smooth, it's lovely, it just feels good. And because I do use a lot of mattifying products and I've been struggling with oil for so long, it is nice to use some like hydrating stuff just in case, you know, there are some parts of my face that don't necessarily want to be completely matte, aka my nose. But, you know, but yeah, this is just, I think it is a really good balance between using the mattifying stuff and then using this, because that way I kind of can control the fact that I'm not completely drying my skin out. Like I'm not trying to take all of the oils out of my face. This is giving it some moisture and giving it some life to kind of balance it out. But yes, also love this. And the next thing, this is gonna sound kind of silly. I feel kind of silly for even saying this. The next thing that I am in love with, I don't know if you can even guess what this is, but it's this here. So yes, it's a selfie light. I've been using it a lot. Okay, so it's nice to keep in your purse. And then if you don't feel like turning your flashlight on your phone, you can use this and look for something. I've had to do that a couple times. This is just something, I basically only really ever use it at home, but if I don't feel like using my full ring light, or if there's not enough light, like natural light, and I just need a little bit more, this is really nice for taking just, you know, selfies for your makeup, pictures, and stuff like that. If I decide to use my phone instead of using my camera and don't want to take out the ring light, then I've really enjoyed just popping this on my phone. And now that portrait mode is like amazing and you can decide your f-stop, this is coming in handy. So you know what, I'm here for it. Like, yes. Is it necessary? You know what, yes, yeah, it's necessary. I'm not even gonna say no because it's necessary. Alright, so the next thing is going to be the Sugar Rush Sugar Spritz. And this was also in my Ulta video. So I've just, the bottle's a little dirty, but it's this guy here. I've only ever been wearing this scent. Like, I've got a couple of samples from Sephora and I have been using this every time like I leave the house. This is like the only scent I've been using recently. I've really enjoyed it. I like to keep it in my purse. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy like a full size of it. I just wanted to see if I liked it, and I literally haven't been using any other scents, so yes, I love it. And I also just like love that it's in this little bottle, but I'm gonna buy the full size of it, and I'm also gonna keep this one and probably always keep like a little one because, again, I like being able to just throw it in my purse. But yeah, this just smells really nice. I was talking earlier that I got samples from Sephora, and I actually I do wear those every once in a while. I forget what perfumes they were. I know they're like the, you know, I don't even remember. I have them written down somewhere. But I've been using those every once in a while because I am trying to find like a new scent. And just for like an everyday, like nothing fancy perfume, body spray sort of deal, it smells lovely. So I am super into that right now. And while I'm trying to look for the other things that I also love right now, I'm not going to bore you guys too much because I know this was in my empties video, but I've been using this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. It's an oil control. I've been using this instead of foundation most of the time. So yes, I love this. I have actually used it a bunch before. Obviously, since it was in my empties video, I've used it before. But yeah, I love this stuff. I mean, if I'm feeling really lazy, I could just keep it in my purse and then just put some on my face and then I'm good to go. Like, sometimes I do my makeup in my car, like when I'm parked, and yeah, this is a great tool to have. But honestly, like, it's really good because sometimes when I do like a really dramatic, I don't want my skin to, like, not that I don't want to put like the effort into it, but I just want something very just clean and simple. And my skin's actually been pretty clear recently, not super like flaring up because of like my rosacea, not very many breakouts or anything like that. So when my skin is clear and feeling good, I've used this stuff majority of the time rather than using foundation. But when I do use foundation, I have literally only been using this e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation since I used it in my full face of e.l.f. products. I adore this stuff. It's literally the only foundation I've been using. Other than using the BB cream, if I'm actually using foundation, I'm using this one here. But when I'm not using that one, I do like the Wet n Wild stick foundation. But since I started using the e.l.f. one, I do actually prefer this one like a little bit more than the Wet n Wild one. So yeah, like, and you know what's crazy? Well, it's not crazy, but my mom actually was using this before me, and then I remember when I was buying some of the extra things I needed for my e.l.f. video that she liked this foundation and had been using it, so I tried it and I love it. Obviously, like, e.l.f. is inexpensive as well, so for the price, just I love you. Alright, so let me see if there was anything else. I apparently, looking down at this, I love e.l.f. cosmetics, apparently. Like, almost everything is e.l.f. And the next thing is e.l.f. So it's the 16-hour Camo Concealer. You guys have heard me talk about this before, but it, to me, is a dupe for Shape Tape. And for the price, it's just so that here. And yeah, I mean, this is the only concealer I've been using recently. I had the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop one. I ran out of that one. I did like that one too. I also love you. Like, but yeah, it's super comparable to the Shape Tape, and I can't explain it. I want to keep you forever. Like, is that weird to say that stuff to makeup? I don't think so, but maybe it is. And let's see. So we are getting closer to the last few things in my little pile right here. So the next thing is going to be the Fenty Beauty, I believe they're called Gloss Bombs. Yes. So the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. So this right here. And yeah, I mean, this is almost groundbreaking for me because I think I'm just changing, you know, like I never used to, okay, for years it was only matte liquid lipsticks, and I know that was like the trend and everything, but would not use anything else. If the lipstick like transferred, if it like, I don't know, if it transferred, if it didn't dry down completely matte and wasn't like 100% like foolproof, like kiss proof and everything, I didn't want it. I did not want anything to do with a lipstick that wasn't any of those things. Wouldn't pay attention to glossy stuff. Anything that would possibly transfer, didn't want it. Didn't want a normal lipstick, which I'm wearing a normal lipstick right now, so I am just a changed woman apparently. Anyways, I love this guy. You can use it with a lip liner underneath just to give it a little extra color, but it's not super sticky or anything like that. I like using it just for a little something if I don't really feel like putting too much makeup on, or if I don't want to do like a full like bold lip or anything like that. Don't want to deal with putting really anything on my lips, you know, then I just like just a little bit of this, and it looks like you put the effort in without really having to put the effort in. So I'm really here for stuff like that. Anyways, and the last two things we're going to talk about, and since they're eyeshadow palettes, I'm just going to show them at the same time. So if you haven't seen my video on this Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette, I'll just let you guys know that I love it. And yeah, I haven't been using it like every day or anything like that. I mean, honestly, most of the week I haven't really been putting my makeup on, so you know, there's that. But I adore this palette. Like, the colors are just gorgeous. Yeah, I'm speechless again, but just look at this. Like, this palette is beautiful. It's super easy to work with. The shimmers are beautiful. The only thing that I really have to say about it is I wish there were a couple more matte shades, but you know, I have the Gemini palette and I like using the two together, so I love this palette and everybody needs it because it's just so beautiful. And I know I already swatched this and I already did a video on it, but we're just gonna swatch a couple of colors for you guys because why wouldn't we swatch these shades? So like, yeah, like look at that. I love. And Melt's eyeshadows are just really like nice quality. I can't really talk more about it. It's so beautiful. That was a great shot too because you probably saw up my nose, so good planning. And the next palette is the Ace. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I always thought it was BEAUTE or BEAUTE, but I guess I am trying to pronounce it. You know, I actually think it's BEAUTE. Okay, so the next palette is this one here. So it's the Ace. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this because I have watched a million videos before I filmed this to see how to actually pronounce it, and I still don't know how. So yeah, the Ace Flare palette. It's gorgeous. If you like bright colors, even if you don't like bright colors, you can try it because this palette is so easy to work with, and it's a dream. When I saw that they were coming out with this palette, I literally like sent it to everybody I knew and was like, that's a Raeann palette. When I feel like doing bright colors, this is 100% a me palette. Like, I love these colors. super easy to work with. It's just so beautiful, and I'm actually really like wanting to try more of their palettes. This is the only one that I have. Look at that packaging though, like, but yeah, I love this palette. We're just gonna show you one more time because it's just, but yeah, this palette is beautiful, super easy to work with, so many different options, and I am a fan. Alright, so unless I'm missing something, I believe that is everything that I wanted to mention in this video. Everything that I have been... Wait, that is not everything. This next thing, don't actually know if there's a brand associated with it or not, but I bought them on Amazon, and it's only like $6, and you get like 20 something scrunchies. But scrunchies are in again, and I got all of these. So like velvet scrunchies in a million different colors, only $6. I love them. I need to find a better way. Like, ooh, look at these two. Like, oh my god. I love these. But yeah, so I recently bought these, and it comes with, it's like 20 something for like $6, and I know they have another one where it's like $11 and you get like 35 of them. I didn't think I needed that many, but maybe I do. But yeah, they're just like, look at them. Okay, they're just super soft. They're so cute. Like the millions of different colors that you can choose from. I've been using these when I sleep if I feel like tying my hair up rather than just using a normal like hair tie. I've been using one of those, and not sure if it really helps like breakage or anything, but I feel like it does. I mean, or that it would rather, because I haven't had these for more than like a couple days, so I wouldn't actually know that. But, oh, apparently, okay, I think this is the brand here. Not sure how to say it. It's Mandy Dove, maybe something like that. MANDYDOV. I could possibly link this if you guys were interested. Maybe I probably should just start doing that like all of my videos. But yeah, so these were super cute, and I'm just super stoked off of them still because I got them recently, and I want more. I want more. But yes. Okay, so that is now everything. All of the things that I've been loving recently, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.